Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're actually going to be doing this a little bit differently, but you guys will understand when we get into it. But I did recently get my IPSY GLAM bag in the mail. This is not the GLAM bag plus. If you want to see that unboxing, unbagging, undemo, whatever, I will link it up here for you to try that out. But today we're going to be going through the base IPSY GLAM bag. This is the $12 subscription, which is some full size, mostly sample sizes, but this is actually the first IPSY GLAM bag, like the little one, that I've gotten in over a year. So if you want to take a look inside this bag with me, go through all the products in here, one of which I have been ride or die for a very long time, so I'm really happy to have gotten it in a travel size, then make sure to keep on watching. And please don't forget to subscribe because I do upload 3 times a week, and that's going to be the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So if you want to jump right into this bag right now, right here with me, stay tuned. So this is the August 2020 bag, which is the theme, The Future is Yours. Look forward to a bright and shiny tomorrow, from achieving your glowy skin goals to discovering what lights you up inside and out. A whole new world of beauty valued over $50 is in your hands. Where will you begin? So they do have an app, which will link all of the items here. I did crunch the numbers, and you definitely get more than the $12 value. So I'm not going to be harping too much on the value, because again, a lot of these are sample sizes, but we are going to be trying them out and talking through the products today. So obviously, everything with IPSY is you get a free little bag, which the bag is cute, not going to lie. This one doesn't have IPSY plastered all over it. It does have IPSY right on the little tag, but a bag that doesn't have like their logo everywhere, I'm more likely to use. So I like that it's just a cute holographic vibe. So the bag obviously is always going to be fun. The product I was most excited for and hands down in love with, I have used this probably 3 or 4 times. I've gone through whole bottles. You guys know Murad is one of my favorite skincare brands, hands down, no exceptions. So the Acne Control Clarifying Cleanser and Salicylic Acid Treatment, it's a 1.5% salicylic acid. This is the cleanser I used when I needed to get my acne under control. It helped to change my skin. Any of you who watch, and I know there are a few of you, hey Tracy, from my Sephora days who absolutely have heard me rave about this product for years. I got a client of mine, her son, on this product to help clear up his skin. I swear by this line. If you have acne and you're looking to correct that in any way, this is the product for you, the blue line from Murad. I also still use the Oil and Pore Control Mattifier pretty much every day. It is an amazing SPF. I did talk about that in my last IPSY video, but even though this is a sample and it is new to me, well, it's a new product. It is not new to me. I have gone through probably, again, 3 bottles of this over the course of my lifetime. Definitely a product I'm very familiar with. Definitely a product I recommend. And even if I hated everything else in the box, that's worth it. The next item out of the box is also a skincare item. It is the H2O Plus Hydration Oasis Refreshing Gel Moisturizer. Now, I do say this fairly frequently, but until you consistently use skincare for 28 to 60 days, you are not going to know if it does anything for you. That being said, because it's a sample size, we are going to jump into it today. I already opened it, and I've actually used it twice already, but we're going to take a little bit more. It does have a cute blue coloring to it. And it is a gel moisturizer, which means that it is going to be beautifully suited to more oily and normal skin types. Whereas if you have drier skin, you might want something a little bit more nourishing, a little thicker. But not a heavy amount of fragrance in here. It really feels like a true water gel. I'm going to say I like it. I don't love it. It reminds me a lot of the Belief Aqua Bomb, which, again, is a product that for years I have said is good, not great. I don't personally love it, but I know why people do. My skin is very sensitive, and it does go very red the second I apply anything, but you'll notice that it does already calm down, so it doesn't stay red. This is not an irritating product, but you'll see my skin gets a little flushed when I do the first application, and then you give it a second or two, and it does calm down. What I will say is now this is the second skincare moisturizer I've been trying this month. I've been playing with this one and the Purlisse Watermelon. And I think I like the Purlisse one more, but I will have to get back to you in a couple weeks because I'm still playing around with the 2. The next item comes from Moda Pro, and this is the Moda Angled Blush Brush. Now, I love getting brushes in bags like this because this is not a sample. This is something that you're going to have I want to say forever, but probably not forever. What I will say, however, is I don't like this type of a brush for blush. This is my blush brush. Notice the difference in size. See how dense this one is, and this one is super loose. So this will just cup the cheek beautifully, whereas this one I feel is a little bit too rigid and too small. That being said, this will be a really cute brush to contour, but for me, because it's a synthetic brush, you can use it with creams and powders alike. I really like this shape for patting in under eye concealer and things down the side of the nose. Like this shape is perfect for that like under eye brightening triangle, either if you're going in with a true concealer or grab your, see if I can get this open with my nails. Open your brightening powder, pick it up, and just use this to very lightly set down the under eye area, set down your eyeshadow primer, but really using this, I mean, you guys know, using these small domed top brushes, even something like this, which is a little bit bigger, I really like those pointed tips for that really nice pinpoint control for setting down the under eye and really just setting down the face with the things you don't want to use a massive powder brush for. Like, see how much smaller that is? So definitely a great brush shape. I have used Moda brushes for a while now. I got a whole set in BoxyCharm once, and then I actually purchased during a drugstore first impressions like 2.5 years ago. Another few brushes from this line. So it's made by Royal & Langnickel, which are some of the best affordable brushes you can get. These are not going to compare to like Artis brushes. This is not like a Sigma brush, super high end. But when you compare it to like the Morphe price point or like a Delium brush, Bdellium, Delium, they're going to be in that same more affordable price point, but it is super soft, and I think this is going to work beautifully. I am going to have to test that out more than once, but you will be seeing this brush coming in future videos very soon. And the next two items are actual makeup items. And you guys know I do like to demo and try out products when I get them in a box. I don't just like to unbox, open it, and talk about it. I do like to demo them. Today is going to be the exception, and I will get into why. First, the item is from Pixie. It is a Pixie by Petra Endless Silky Eye Pen, which is a gel liner. And I have right here, at all times, a whole lot of gel liners at all times. And in my BoxyCharm unboxing that I did unbox for the month, I did also get a new gel liner from Milk that I did already use. I'll link that video up here. So I just think it would be wasteful to open this up immediately. It does look like it's a full size, get a decent amount of product. I have used the Pixie liners before, and they are super creamy, and they do last really nicely on the eye area, and they don't break down, and they're very pretty. I just think it would be really wasteful for me to open this and try this when I literally have a liner in every rainbow color under the sun, no exceptions. So I'm going to put this off until I either need it or it'll potentially go in an upcoming giveaway rather than wasting it. And the last item out of the box is from The Balm Cosmetics. It is the Auto Balm Day to Night Shadows on the Go. This is in the shade Wall Street. For girls on the go, it is a single shadow that you can actually use as a highlight as well. The color reminds me a lot of Champagne Pop. Now, you guys know, and I've said this before, I don't love using finger swatches for shadows because honestly, it doesn't really do justice in my opinion because I can really pack a shadow on and make it look beautiful in a swatch. But if it doesn't perform on the eye, it's not worth it. For example, there was a palette I mentioned in a flops video like 3 months ago. It was the Aristo palette from Zoeva. That palette swatched beautifully. On the eyes, it was a hot mess. The second you put it on, the pigment disappeared, you loaded it on, and then blending it once, the shimmer was gone. It just was not there. So I would rather give this justice on the eyes. I do have a video coming later in the week. It is a full face of first impressions, and I do have a palette from the Balm in there that I will be testing out. It's the matte palette, or one of those matte palettes. So I'm actually going to drop this into that video so we can test out this shimmer shade with the corresponding matte powders from their palette. So it'll just be a whole eye look by the Balm. So make sure you're subscribed so you can get that video in a few days because I rated my friend Jadi G's collection and she had a whole box of like extra duplicates and stuff. So she and I trade and play with makeup all the time. I give her stuff that I get that I'm not going to like. She gives me stuff, and I just put it all in one big box. So we're going to do a full first impressions of makeup I got when I was cleaning out Jadi G's studio with her, and that's going to get dropped in there so that we can use this with the mattes. Anyway, I know I already said it in the intro, but all in all, this was a very big win for me. Now, this is the first IPSY Glam bag I've unboxed in a while that wasn't the Glam Bag Plus. Obviously, I'm going to be doing the Glam Bag Plus every single month, but I don't think I'm going to be continuing the minis because I know after I use this in the video, it's going to live right here. Like in my Glam Bag Mini a few months ago, I got this from Il Makiage, but just comparing the two of these, like, you can't even equate. This is double the size. I use it as a highlighter. It is in nice, hefty packaging versus this little cardboard thing. I'm going to use it twice, and then I know it's going to end up buried in a drawer somewhere. So I believe I'm going to end up canceling my Glam Bag Mini subscription or the Glam Bag, but I will continue to unbox the Glam Bag Plus. And I did promise I will do a video comparing all of my subscription boxes for the month and see who reigns supreme, because last month, best item came from IPSY, best box came from BoxyCharm. And this month, I would have to give it some thought because I don't know who would win. Make sure you're subscribed so you can stay tuned and see who's going to win best box of the month. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.